Alright, y'all, welcome back to another installment of Random Battles. This is a bad lead matchup. Squawkabilly with Choice Band just absolutely smacks pretty much my entire team. I guess my defensive Rhydon is the answer. Let's see if they have Parting Shot. They're Brave Bird, okay. So they're gonna switch here, no questions asked. We can set up a Swords Dance or we can just rip a Stone Edge. I think I like just ripping a Stone Edge. So they do Parting Shot, so they're heavy duty boots, they're not banded. So they are Quick Attack, Brave Bird, Parting Shot, and then probably Double Edge. So they have a very fast Pivot Mon in Squawkabilly. It's going to do nothing to Wo-Chien. Wo-Chien likes knockoff Leech Seed things. Do I have any grass types? No. I have Incineroar, who does not outspeed. Oh, this thing's an issue. Alcremie can kind of set up, but Leech Seed eats me up. Taunt Annihilate looks really good into this thing. But Mega Horn absolutely rips Wo-Chien now that I think about it. But Giga Drain rips me. So if he clicks Giga Drain, hopefully he goes Dusknoir. We go Annihilate. They have Will-O-Wisp things potentially, which I don't want to deal with. I think Incineroar's always an answer because of Intimidate. Earthquake's obviously scary for me. They do Willow. They are -1, so Earthquake is very likely, but I think a knockoff is still... Let's see, if they want an Earthquake, I don't have a good switch in, so we'll always knock off. That's big smack on Squawk. He is Brave Bird, Quick Attack, Double Edge. Is +1 Incineroar's... You don't... I think we always Trailblaze here. Now we outspeed. We can throw a knockoff off. So he has to give up Squawk, which I love. The fact that he gave up his Pivot Mon with Parting Shot, fast Pivot Mon, is just bad for him. And now we have Flare Bit, Flare Blitz, a knockoff that we can throw off. I might want to keep Incineroar around for the Intimidate. He does bring out Avalugg. So Avalugg, we kind of want to break Sturdy on this Mon. 120 speed outspeeds Rhydon. Kind of an issue for my team. What we can do is we can Flare Blitz, give up Incin, break Sturdy, then we can bulk up with Annihilate afterwards. Hopefully get a burn here. No burn, it's fine. So we'll bulk up, boost our defense. If they want to Avalanche, that's fine. We can always Drain Punch. They bring out Dusknoir. This wants to Poltergeist me. I'm tempted to just Terra Water, but then Giga Drain's kind of a problem. Or I could bulk up again. I actually like bulking up again. How much does Poltergeist do? They try to Willow me. I don't really have a Will-O-Wisp answer, do I? Alcremie, kind of. Can Acid Armor. We can see if Alcremie can set up and win. Alcremie outspeeds a lot of their team. Are you going to taunt me? You can taunt. If he has taunt. Freeze Dry? Buddy, you're going to let Alcremie do Alcremie things. Brings out Grochian. Alluring voice smacks Wochian. What are you gonna click into me? Leech Seed? What do you click into me? I feel like I can... Yeah, you leech. But even still, you're not touching me. Yeah, I can just max out my stats here. Dusknoir comes out. What are you going to hit me with? I outspeed you. I just boost up my defense to max. And I don't have an item, buddy. You can't poltergeist me. We'll just boost to max. Alright, we're almost max. We'll Alluring Voice here. Grochian comes out. Once again, you don't have an answer to me. So I just recover. Now we Alluring Voice. He gives up a Terra. I'm not sure why. We will Calm Mind. We'll recover. He does kind of stall me out here a little bit. Okay, so let's think. He's gonna click Protect here every day. And then we punish with Psychic. Brings out Glalie. Glalie has Freeze Dry. Glalie's kind of fast, so I kind of like paralyzing Glalie. Freeze Dry, not doing a lot. Set up a light screen. We can go to Annihilate on that to boost our Rage Fist power. Love it. So that brings our Rage Fist from 50 base power up to 100. Now I can bulk up. Paralysis, bulk up again. He taunts me. Now we drain full HP. +2 Annihilate with 100 base power Rage Fist. What do you want to click into me? You want to knock off and boost my Rage Fist again? You want to Leech Seed me maybe? Stun Spore, Paralysis? Okay. Not really terrified by that? Yeah. You bring out Chestnut. Does this thing answer to me? Does this thing beat me? Not really. This thing doesn't touch me. It boosts defense up, right? But then it can't hit me offensively because I'm a ghost type. All it has is body press. It literally can't touch me. All it does is boost my Rage Fist up to insane damage. My Rage Fist is now 250 base power. It's not how you counter Annihilate, buddy. Oh, GG's. We're at 1782. Let's get into the next game. Alright, Tentacruel Toxapex. So I don't touch them, but they don't touch me. And they can set up Toxic Spikes. And I don't really have much of a switch in. And they can knock off my Rocky Helmet, potentially. I'm just going to Liquidation. See what item they have. Maybe get a defense drop. So they are Assault Vest. So they have knockoff. I think they switch here. We're going to Toxic on a switch. Right, because worst case scenario, they set up a Toxic Spike here. And if they set up a Toxic Spike, I just have Monkey Dory in the back who can get rid of it. And they can't touch me with Sludge Bomb or Surf. I can always recover. So if they switch to anything that's not a poison or a steel type, I'm going to get a poison off, and then I'll pivot Toxapex from there. Definitely a tough position for my opponent. Also really nice to chip Assault Vest Tentacruel because this thing is a monster. It's fast, Sludge Bomb poisons all the time. So actually they're Assault Vest, so they can't have T-Spike, so they have to switch here. Or they're just giving up Tentacruel. Boom, that's a massive poison to get off. That is a massive poison to get off. Hydrapple. Earth Power is a threat into a lot of my team. Grass Move, potentially a threat. This thing's a threat. Scarf Ditto looks nice. Potentially. Does this thing really hit me though? Earth Power, right? Earth Power is how it damages me. And Earth Power hits a lot of my team. Dang, man. I really don't have a Hydrapple answer. Let's think. So here's my thought. Great Tusk on Earth Power or Dragon Move? Dragon Move. Okay. Is that Specs? Or Assault Vest? It might be Assault Vest. It's hard to tell. Anyways, now I want to pivot Monkey Dory on a Grass Move. They switch. Okay. Psyshock does 1,000,000 to Tentacruel. So we will just go for that. Totally fine trading 50% and Life Orb on Monkey Dory for Tentacruel. However, safer play would be to go Toxapex there. Genuinely. They bring out Krook, Focus Blast, smacks Krook. Their Scarf. Who can capitalize? You can capitalize. So they're not going to stay in on a close combat, but also, yeah, we'll CC into whatever wants to come in. So Scarf Crocodile is a massive answer to Toxapex. Hydrapple comes out, its Regenerator, takes 36% and poison damage. Hydrapple's just bad for my team, man. I want to keep you around for Krook. Also, I'm looking like I can sweep with Dreadnought potentially. Alright, Zangoose, you're gonna have to eat this Giga Drain or Fickle Beam. Yeah. Boosted Facade should KO. Okay, just get that Hydrapple off the board, dude. I don't have any ice types, any fast dragon to smack that thing. No flying attacks. So they probably bring out Scarf Krook if I had to guess. If so, we quick attack, we give up Zangoose, then we switch in Great Tusk and close combat again. They bring in Boom Boom. Probably Grassy Glide things. Dreadnought gets smacked. I don't have an answer to a grass type. Oof. Yeah. Rillaboom is Life Orb. This is Life Orb. Do I Shell Smash and go for it? Or do I U-turn? Oh, this is Swords Dance. Oh no. It's gonna, so he's gonna click Swords Dance here. Dang, man. This is bad. So I have to Terra Steel Toxapex. He goes Krook. Why would he go Krook there? That was crazy on his part. So he just Earthquakes here. He is Choice Scarf. I guess I go Ditto again. Right? So I want to set up Dreadnought. We Gunk Shot on Rillaboom? I guess. We just want to set up Dreadnought. Yeah, so we Gunk Shot on Rillaboom. We miss. We'll Gunk again. He sets up. No grassy terrain, so he doesn't have priority, so we need Gunk to hit, or he has to switch. Ideally, he gives us Rillaboom. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a big Dreadnought answer. Quad effective on Dreadnought. We'll go Tusk on Earthquake. Take a lot of damage. I think we give Tusk up here. And then I think it's just gotta be Dreadnought, Terra Shell Smash, and go for it. And hope he doesn't have an answer. And then hopefully Scarf Ditto can clutch up whatever it wants to do, whatever in the back. So we'll throw off Liquidation here. Pecharunt has Rocky Helmet. Your Terra Dark. Stone Edge always KOs. They Terra Dark. We miss Stone Edge, of course. Is there a way to win? I don't think so. We needed to land the Stone Edge. Simple as that. Potentially liquidating Crocodile is an answer, is a thing. It's not necessarily over, right? They Parting Shot. They bring in Krook, gets poisoned. We go Ditto for the Intimidate. Earthquake. We will just Earthquake back. But this thing has Recover, so that's a problem. And its defense is just so high. And this last mon, Pecharunt, okay. We take the Pecharunt. They bring out Dusk. We always... They have Earthquake. Why do they have so many Toxapex answers? They sub up. Yeah, that's just GG's. Focus Punch doesn't do much damage to me, buddy. I don't know what your plan is there. And I don't have an item, so he cannot hit me with Poltergeist. So this is going to be PP stalling. Yep. So I just click Haze forever. Actually, I recover once. Oh, probably not yet, actually. Yeah, but we just click Haze. Is that correct? Now I'm playing like a game where I'm gonna have to like switch in and switch out my Ditto back and forth. Because he's just gonna click Focus Punch. But I'm immune to Focus Punch with Ditto. Wait, what? Ditto can't copy behind a substitute? Alright, bro. Alright, bro. We'll forfeit. It's GG's. Can't win. Alright, Verzion into Honchkrow. Brave Bird's a one-shot. U-turn. Stone Edge does a lot to me. Is Klefki an answer? Klefki feels like an answer. We Thunder Wave. If you set up, we come back and Brave Bird you. Utera Rock Swords Dance. That's kind of insane. So we're gonna Thunder Wave you every day. You're gonna close combat one-shot me. And then we're gonna come back and close combat one-shot you. Alright. We gave up Klefki. They gave up Terra. They're gonna switch here. They give up. Okay. Alright, so we are in a great spot. No Terra for them. We still have our Terra. This thing is throwing off a psychic move here. Is Honchkrow ever not an answer? Is Honchkrow ever not absolutely destroying you? Swords Dance. Are you gonna close combat me now? Yeah. So what? You close combat. We're just gonna play the same song and dance again. I'll Sucker Punch, and then you close combat Oko me. And then I bring out Typhlosion and rip you with an Eruption. He's just like got setup sweepers for days. Regirock. You're slow. Giga Drain, Vileplume always answers. Thunderwave, totally chill. We will just Giga Drain. We get paralyzed. This thing wants to click a psychic move. Potentially. We have Aqua Jet. I think we always go you on a psychic move. We always Aqua Jet into Storm Drain, of course. Does Gastrodon deal with Vileplume without Terra? Probably not. You don't ever stay in here. You always switch to Iron Leaves. Or Arcanine. Dude! I can't catch a break. I have a bad matchup here. You just rip a Flare Blitz. Intimidate. Does anything on his team want to take a Banded Close Combat? Not really. So I think if he clicks Flare Blitz, I resist it with you with a good defense stat. And then we rip a Close Combat back. Or he had Smashes. Yeah, that's still so much damage. I think my answer to his whole team now, because he doesn't have Terra, is just this Tauros. So I can't afford to give up any more damage on it. Brings out Gastrodon. Yeah. So Gastrodon's dying here. They bring out, what, Regirock? Iron Leaves? You outspeed me. You're gonna click... Okay, so what do I need to keep alive? Typhlosion outspeeds you. We'll go Typhlosion here. Hopefully not die to either close combat or... He's not gonna click Psyblade, I don't think. I think he clicks close combat here. Expecting me to go Crawdaunt. Yeah. So we live. We're going to read Arcanine or Regirock with Scorching Sands. And we get quad times, super effective into Arcanine. Mandibuzz comes out. Does Mandibuzz have any setup moves? No. And if I switch Typhlosion, he dies to Stealth Rock. So we always just give up. Oh, he U-turned. Not wise. Brings out Iron Leaves. I think he's going to switch back to Mandibuzz here. Is my prediction. And Mandibuzz does not touch Vileplume. So I think we still just stay on the same road and give up Typhlosion. Foul Play. Leech Seed. Or actually, I like Sludge Bomb better because if they make an Iron Leaf switch, an Iron Leaf is Life Orb, so if it attacks me one more time, it dies. So actually, I like Leech Seed better because Leech Seed gives me survival against this thing. Alright, buddy. Let's go, Vileplume. Appreciate you. Now you want to switch, so I'm going to Strength Sap. Still going to Strength Sap. He has to switch, or he's giving up Mandibuzz. I think we're in a place to win. He has no Terra, Close Combat, plus Crawdaunt, Banded, Rips. So hopefully we get Strength Sap and heal all the way to full here. Bang. And Giga Drain does mad damage to you. If he switches out into Mandibuzz, we Leech Seed. If he switches to Iron Leaves, we just hopefully KO and don't get paralyzed. So this should be wrapped up. I don't really think besides insane paralysis that he has a win con here. So we Leech Seed, he roosts. So now we're fishing for poison. So the win, he's going to try and stall me out, but I think I always win that War of Attrition. With Sludge Bomb Poison, yeah. So he's kind of just in a bad spot here. No paralysis, hopefully. No, we get full parried, that's fine. Does he want to U-turn here? Say he U-turns, I'm still Sludge Bombing every day. Keep roosting, buddy. We got full parried there, doesn't matter. Once again, he's just wasting time. He can't outdeal Leftovers and Leech Seed damage. Keep getting full parried. He should be dead by now. Full parried again. Alright, brings out Regirock. We always Giga Drain. He's gonna Iron Defense here, yeah. This is his win con here. If he can get me full parried 3 times in a row. Nope. Alright, it's GG's. Aqua Jet should take this. Once again, if I get full parried 3 times in a row, I still lose. But that's very unlikely. So if Vileplume KOs, I always have Aqua Jet, and he dies to Life Orb damage anyway, so. Make it through Vileplume, beautiful. And he dies to Life Orb. GG's. Alright, end the day at 1783. We're making our way up. 2000 is around top ladder, where the really high elo players and best players are at. So we're kind of climbing slowly.